let's encourage them inside the household to be their authentic self. So if your child dresses like a tomboy, right? But you want them, don't keep telling them you look like a this or that. Encourage them in ways inside the house so that they feel confident inside themselves. So when they go outside of the house in baggy jeans or sneakers or whatever, that they're not self-conscious, right? And again, I know we're not telling them these things because we want to hurt them or harm them in many cases, but we have to uplift them inside the home. So maybe they are wearing baggy jeans. Could we say, I have a belt for you? Like, can we help aid them in positive reinforcement, right? And not just these negative things. And so I think that a lot of it, and I say that because there were a lot of young girls who were girls of color and they started wearing their hair curly, natural, but they had so much anxiety because at home, their moms and dads and grandmas were saying, you need to straighten your hair. You need to straighten your hair. And so they felt some kind of way about that. And then when they got to school, they weren't sure what they should be doing. And so at home, whatever home looks like, let's create those soft places for them so that they get that reinforcement there. So that part. And if you are a young adult, then show up the way that you need to, right? And I within reason, I know you may be in a home, but understanding that just because our families may not have the tools that you need right now, you can still gain the tools that you need, and let this book do that for you. The other thing is you can say what you mean without saying it mean. So let's encourage what they want to say, but still be respectful, right? Have a dialogue. And I think that's part of it, especially kids of color. We get so many different speak up, shut up, all these sorts of things. You don't know what you should be doing, right? All these mixed messages. And so let's encourage saying what we mean without saying it mean. And on the adult side, I think that's the same thing. Let's be healthy listeners. Let's hear our teams out. Yeah. Let's hear our employees out and strategize on what's the best next steps, doing it together, because we don't want them strategizing with someone who doesn't care as much about them as we do, right? So let's be the place that we get to do that, and let's practice it. Let's practice it in motion. And I would encourage everybody to read You Are More Than Magic, even if you don't have children.
Absolutely.
I just feel like we all could just show up better in this world, having certain tools in our toolkit and empathy. At the end of the day, this is all about empathy.